Hey, Dkope here with the new book review. The book this week is John Train's The New Money Masters. So what's interesting about this particular book is it was published in 1989. It was actually passed down. It was my grandfather's book, passed down to me from my grandma. And the amazing thing about this book is that all of the principles of investing really still hold true today. This is information that has shown that it can really stand the test of time, which is really the best kind of information. And it is really priceless, and it's a priceless asset for me for many reasons. But this is really one of the best books that I've ever read on the subject of investing. In the book, John Train highlights 8 investors that are all super successful and interviews them about their investment strategy. And each of these investors has a proven track record of success, and they all have different styles, which is cool as well, and similarities begin to emerge from the styles. So I don't want to give too much away, but I am gonna tell 2 of the stories right now for your entertainment and enjoyment. So one of the investor stories was the young George Soros. You may have heard his name in the news thrown around at World Economic Forums, but he's a famous currencies trader. He's currently a billionaire. So 12 years after this book was written, there was the trade that was heard around the world. So Soros made a big bet against the British pound. And when the pound finally broke, it's rumored that Soros made $1 billion that day. So that's the kind of power that you can have when you have the right information and a full understanding of the market. Investment strategies from Peter Lynch are also in this book, and if you don't know who Peter Lynch is, then you have a lot to gain from his story. He had the best performance of any mutual fund ever. So $10,000 in his fund in 1977 would have been $200,000 just 11 years later. And what I love about Lynch is he's very relatable and he's real. So his book, One Up on Wall Street, is awesome, and that book's in the video queue, so definitely subscribe to the Dkope channel to see that one when it comes out. But I loved his book, One Up on Wall Street, because it completely bashes all the talking heads on TV and on Wall Street, and I didn't just expect them to come out and say that most analysts are full of it and they don't know what they're talking about and mutual funds are for suckers. But yeah, he comes out and says all that stuff in his book. But this book is really easy to follow, and it's got a great list of investors, and it has sections under each person. And if you look, it has like what they look for an investment, and then it also goes into their life at work and their life at home, and then the different styles of trading or investing that they do as well. So anyway, read up on these 8 guys, all 8 of these guys. 8 guys. Wow, no females made the book. Okay, well, I'm confident that things have changed in the last 30 years and that anyone, even you, can learn these strategies. So I'm throwing this challenge out to you, ladies, and I'll see you next week.